Hey guys, Tim here. Today I want to talk a little bit about our pool, our setup, the tether, and how I'm training in these times with coronavirus full shutdown. So what we did was we went online, we found this pool. It was about $1,200 delivered. It's 24 by 12 and it's 52 inches deep. We're gonna build a deck on one side, and we'll have two eyelets coming out of that, which will have our tethers too. So temporarily, because we're new, we took our swing that we had in our yard, we took the swing off and we just tied these two ropes to it. And we made two tethers. One is out of a thicker mountain bike tube, and this one is out of a road bike tube. So this is where your fill valve would be, right there. You just take a scissors, you cut that right out, throw it away. And then about 3 or 4 inches down, you just make a slit in it with a knife or a razor blade. And then you just snake the tube through it so that you have two loops on the end. And then these are adjustable. So we tie a little string here, and then you just loop your tube right through it, and then these go around your ankles. Ours is not long enough to where I can stand up with it on. So if I want to rest, I flip over on my back, or I just simply come up, let my feet float while I hold onto the wall. So I use a snorkel a lot because it allows me to focus on my technique. Also, because you don't have that propulsion forward to the water, you don't have that little bit of lift, it does make it a little more difficult to breathe from the side. Another thing that I've found that works, that helps with this system, is a pool buoy. So a pool buoy helps keep you elevated a little bit in the back. Again, you don't have that propulsion through the water, you don't have that little bit of that lift, but you don't need it. But if I take it out, I do feel that lower back arch a little bit as I pull my legs up behind me, and that's good. That's a good thing. You want that flexibility and that strength in your lower back so that when you get back to open water, you still have that strength and that flexibility. So I'm going to show you how I get suited up here, and I'll do some with the pool buoy and the snorkel, and then I'll also do some without the pool buoy and without the snorkel as well. So when I flip, I also make sure on my ankles that I take it and I turn the tether around. All right, here we go. How do I keep track of my swims, the distance of the times? So there's two ways to do that. You can swim by time. You can say, okay, I want to set my watch, or I want to look at it and swim continuously for 120 if 120 is your 100-yard time, 140 if 140 is your 100-yard time, or you can just say I want to swim 5-minute intervals. Whatever works for you. I have found that if I set my watch to pool, a pool swim instead of open water, I have the Garmin 920 XT. I also set the pool distance to 100 yards. That 50 strokes with my right arm, 1, 2, 3 to 50. That's about 120 to 125, a minute and 25 seconds. That's about what I know my 100-yard is in a pool. So I don't care if I'm swimming 90 yards or 110 yards. I don't care. I just want a rough average, and your body doesn't care. So don't get caught up on, oh, my time is not exactly what my yardage is, or my yardage is not exactly what, coach put in 2,500 yards. I have no idea. I might be swimming 2, I might be swimming 3. It doesn't matter. Just get in the pool and swim. When you pause at a pool to turn around at the wall and kick off, that's what tells your watch, okay, that 100 yards is over, I'm starting the next 100. So all I do in here is when I hit my 50, I just pause for about a second, and then I start right back up. And it tricks my watch into going, now he's on 200. And then when I hit 50 strokes again on that one, I pause, and then I just start back up. And it says, okay, now is it 300? So that's how I keep track of my 100, 200, 300, my 500 yard intervals. All right, guys, so there's a little sneak peek of how we're getting our swim triathlon training in. Set it up for single swims, double swims, so you can run into each other and get that real feel. Again, if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button. Let all your friends know. But the most important thing to keep these videos coming is smash the like button. Water just went on my mouth.